The Louis Vuitton Looping is the only bag in my collection that somebody else picked out for me. And the day she picked it out for me, I walked into that boutique dressed like I was going to church. So if the on-the-go PM is my catalyst bag, then for sure the Looping is the first bag that actually stayed. But the point of this story has nothing to do with my first Louis Vuitton bag. It uncovered something deeper. So after realizing that the on-the-go PM wasn't going to work for me, I made an appointment at the Scottsdale Fashion Square Louis Vuitton store. To say that I was intimidated to go into the store is a gross understatement. The way that I picked out what I was going to wear was the same way that you would pick out clothes for church. And not even just for church. I mean like special event at church. When I think about it now, I'm like, why did I do so much? The reason that I did so much is because I genuinely thought I had to look a certain way to enter that store. Why? Because I had never entered a store like that before. I did not belong there. So by the time I got to the store and I actually walked in, every insecurity that I had leading up to it was 100% confirmed. Because apart from me, everybody looked like they belonged there. Everybody looked like the very, very first woman who inspired me to get a Louis Vuitton bag. That's how everybody in the store looked. Except for me. In my mind, everybody that was there, they knew exactly what they came for. They knew exactly what they were doing. They knew exactly how to talk, what to say. I was clearly an outsider. I clearly did not belong. These are all the thoughts that I was having in my mind all simultaneously. So the client advisor that I met with that day, I had an appointment with her. Her name was Lucy. Lucy was so helpful. In fact, before I got to my appointment, she had been corresponding with me to find out kind of like why I wanted to return the bag. What was it about it that didn't really work for me? And then she was also trying to find out like what type of bag I would be interested in to exchange the bag. So by the time I got there, she already had like different things for me to try out, which I appreciated. I needed all the help I could get. So specifically, Lucy pulled 3 bags for me that I can remember. One of those bags was a Looping. The other choice was the Loop, which is another kind of crescent-shaped bag. It's bigger than the Looping. And then the third bag, I can't remember what it was. So I tried on the bags that she had recommended, and I went with the Louis Vuitton Looping. And this is why I went with this bag. So originally, I was a crossbody girl, and I really, really liked what I call the guitar strap, which is essentially the thicker strap. The Looping comes with a thicker strap, but it also comes with a shoulder strap, like a vachetta strap. And then one thing that I thought was cute, it comes with a little bag charm. So this one bag came with 3 additional options, and that kind of gave me the versatility that I was looking for, which is what sold me on it. Now, it's kind of funny, but the other bag that she had me try on was the Louis Vuitton Loop. I love the Louis Vuitton Loop. In fact, it is currently on my wish list. So one day, okay? For a very long time, the way that I retell this story is very, very simply. I returned the on-the-go. The advisor helped me. I chose the Looping. End of story. But that's not really the end of the story. Because now, looking back, I see a woman walking into a store who absolutely believed she did not have a right to be there. At that time, I did not feel like I had the right to ask to see other bags. I did not ask Lucy, oh, you know what? I kind of want to look around a little bit. No. Could I have seen other bags that day? Definitely. Did I have the confidence to do so? No. Why? Because I felt like an imposter and I felt like I did not belong there. And in the end, I accepted the bag that she recommended. And I want to be clear, the Looping wasn't the wrong bag. But if the same situation happened again today, you're getting a brand new woman. Because I tell you what, I walk into the store, absolutely feel confident being there. And I want to look at every bag on my wish list. I'm going to leave with a bag. You're not wasting your time with me. But I want to be sure before I walk out of this boutique. And I want to walk out with a bag that I choose, not one that you choose. It's funny now for me to look back on that experience, buying the looping, and what the looping represents, carrying her today. Because who I am today is not who I was when I bought it. Because that version of me is someone who needed permission from others to take up that kind of space. I was fully confident and accustomed to taking up space in spaces where I was in support of my loved ones. If I was advocating for one of them or representing one of them, confidence wasn't a question. But standing there in that Louis Vuitton boutique on that day, getting something for myself, it was a very foreign feeling. So when I carry the looping, it's a good reminder. It just kind of like keeps me humble because it reminds me of where I came from. And it encourages me to keep on going because I'm not her anymore. I'm a new version, and I like the new version that I am.